He apparently makes YouTube videos about beating up animals.
Yeah, that's great. That's crazy. That's a crazy niche to be in. Yo, what's good? Welcome to 2 Weeks in the Pod, your anime recap review show. I'm your host, Kevlar.
And I'm your boy, Sir Roland, and we are back. Another episode. Let's do it.
We're back. How you been, Roland?
I've been all right, man. How about yourself?
Been good, man.
Yeah.
Been good. Okay, Yeah, you go ahead. You break it out.
I've been seeing something floating around on the internet, man. This discussion about one gorilla versus 100 men. What's your opinion on that? What you think about that, man?
It's crazy because you sound crazy saying the 100 men could beat this one gorilla, just knowing how brutally strong a gorilla is.
Yeah.
But lowest of keys, I think 100 men can technically subdue one gorilla. It's gonna be a lot of casualties, and I don't know how this would actually work in reality because gorillas are typically docile. You have to
pretty
really
nice. Yeah,
push off a gorilla to make it want to fight and not run away. So you have to be like in maybe a closed arena, and then it's just gonna be that first person going, he gonna get punched so hard that his jaw's gonna be off. Who's gonna want to continue to fight after that? But
this is why
theoretically it could be done, but nobody's not doing this. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, see, that was my thought. It's like 100 men is gonna be a bunch of casualties, and with some coordination, we should be able to get that done. And like you mentioned, it's like, do I have too much faith in humanity? And I'm just wildly underestimating the strength of a gorilla. I get it, 400 pound, can grow to be 6 feet tall, long limbs, strength of 10 men. I'm like, okay, but we got 100 men. That should, I hear everybody's like, yo, waves of men is getting destroyed by the gorilla with one swing. Heads are getting smashed in. And at some point, I guess
no weapons too.
Yeah, I'm like, at some point, obviously, somebody on the internet self-reported them as a gorilla expert that also trains in mixed martial arts, chimed in and said something of the sort of like, the 100 men is gonna destroy a gorilla. And
destroy is wild, but okay.
It's not gonna be one-sided. Obviously, people are gonna get hurt and potentially die, but it's gonna. What he said, that roundhouse kicks and punches can damage a gorilla. That's what took me as like, I didn't even consider it to be like that. I was more on the side of, we gonna restrain them and get them tired and, wear them out, and, 6, 7, 8 guys might be on a limb, holding them down and stuff like that. But this dude on the internet, somewhere on YouTube, maybe we'll drop the link in the comment or something like that. But and he wasn't I don't want to say fact check him, but he was making videos about who a human can beat animal wise since like 11 months ago. So it's not like he's just doing this just for the clicks and for the views. Man. It's a hot topic right now, but he apparently makes YouTube videos about beating up animals.
That's crazy. That's a crazy niche to be in.
Yeah, crazy niche.
That's crazy. But I do not believe for a second gorilla will go down by just straight striking or kicking any of that. That's crazy. It's definitely like you gotta multiple men have to subdue each limb.
Yeah, I thought it was just a strain, tiring, and eventually we'll get the win.
That's right. Because you go and try to kick a gorilla in the head, his bite force is just gonna be like and just bite your whole thing, or
Yeah,
like
yeah, the bite force is real.
there's no
But
reason.
he
There's no
was
way.
this dude was also saying like, yo, their skin is penetrable. It's not like thick hide, that some people might think it is. I'm not a gorilla expert, so I
Right.
don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But when I hear somebody else say they are a gorilla expert, and then they also say, if we were to bite them, it would leave a mark. It would leave, it would, So I'm like, okay, maybe. But
I don't know.
to twist the topic a little bit, I had a little spin on it. If we had to compare the scenario in anime, would it be like Beast Titan versus 100 unarmed fighters? Like Krillin or like Rock Lee or something like that. We might not even need 100.
Right.
Krillin might be able to deal with a Beast Titan by himself.
Damn, Beast Titan is crazy though. He's so big, and not having the propeller thing, the gas propeller things.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's just gonna throw all these rocks at him before you get to him. But I can already hear in the comments people are gonna be like, "Hey, put some respect on Krillin's name." And can Krillin use his powers? No powers?
Nah, no
hand?
powers, just hand to hand.
Nah,
no destructo disc.
Nah, he getting washed.
Getting washed?
100 of them. Can he fly?
I wanna say yeah.
Kind of cheating if he could fly, but if he could fly, maybe. If it's 100, maybe. But I'm thinking casualty rate 70% of Krillins would die minimum.
You don't think one Krillin can deal with a Beast Titan?
Oh no.
No. I mean,
I so.
Krillin be knocking stuff into mountains, right? Or no?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not too familiar with Krillin. Before Z, during Z, I don't know. I don't know. He was having a tough time with Frieza's minions, his goons or whatever.
Yeah. Somebody might also say he was fighting against Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Training at one point.
What? Oh, okay. I missed that.
Like in the Tournament of Power, like before they got to the tournament.
But then that's using powers though. Can he use powers or can he not use powers?
He wasn't using powers. He was like base level. Not base level, but whatever his key was and stuff like that. But like he wasn't using destructo. I mean, he was probably, but key blast and stuff like that. But it was a lot of it was hand to hand fighting. Is there someone else in the anime universe that can hand to hand beat a Beast Titan?
Damn, Beast Titan is crazy because he's so dumb, goofy, strong, and tall.
I think Might Guy could do it easily.
Who?
Might Guy.
Might Guy?
Yeah, from Naruto.
100 of them?
I don't even think you need 100 of them.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Might Guy got hands. Yeah, I'll give it to Might Guy actually.
Rock Lee, would you add Rock Lee into that?
Yeah, but he'd be getting his ass whooped. But yeah, I would give it to Rock Lee. Might Guy, he's gonna go the extra mile. As a senior dude, he knows a little more techniques. But I give it to them. They got the mental fortitude to take that on. I'm not mad at it. What other? So you're talking just like non-powered dudes?
Yeah.
Who else? What do you think about Asta, Black Clover?
Asta, without his swords.
Yeah.
I don't know if he getting the job done. He kind of rely. He is the swords at this point. I think I don't know how much strength he got without him.
Damn, Beast Titan is crazy because none of the scouts could do it. It's like it took one Levi. Did it take one Levi? It was like 100.
It took a good distraction and one Levi. Um.
Damn,
So
that's tough.
yeah.
I'm not mad at it. Yeah, I'll have to think more about that scenario. The best scene that comes to mind, of course, people have seen with Madara fighting all the
Mm-hmm.
shinobi.
Yeah, that was a good one. I seen that one. That's what the gorilla. That's what they saying the gorilla gonna do to to the 100 man.
Exactly.
Just fodder
Exactly.
everywhere, flying.
Like, damn.
Yeah, the discussion is cool though because sometimes when I hear the statements of the people that's on the gorilla side, I'm like, man, do y'all like really like animals and gorillas like that, or do y'all just like watch too much movies and maybe it's just like, um, just maybe don't know like animal nature, or is it just me being too gun ho for humanity? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I think we got
So you're
this.
more on the definitely the
Yeah, I
hundred
think the
men.
100 men can get it done. And
I think I think theoretically, it's just that because I think the origin of this,
mm-hmm.
it'd be like dudes like, oh, for sure that could happen.
Yeah.
It's like, of course that would happen.
Yeah, I
But
think it's yeah
as
the
opposed to most people
discussion
who are more
is
reasonable,
yeah. I
it's
think
like it's
this
doable, but it's like at what cost?
yeah. I think usually the discussion probably comes from, can a gorilla beat a single man? Yes. Okay. How much men do you think you need to beat a gorilla? Is it 10?
Yeah.
Is it
That's fair.
20? Is it
Yeah.
30? And then 100 is like, we could we could discuss it.
That's
But
crazy. Yeah, it's just one of those things that just go viral. You're like, how did this go viral? And you're on your timeline, like, damn, everybody's talking about this.
the thing
Why?
is, what makes it such a good thing to talk about, you could talk about it with anybody. You know,
Yeah,
like
that's true.
I sent it to my brothers and a few of my
Everybody
old
got an opinion
friends.
on it.
Everyone got an opinion. I haven't done it, but I could send it to my mother and she'll have an opinion. You know, like everybody could chime in, and it's just it's kind of cool in that regard. So yeah,
Hilarious.
let us know, man. Who beats a beast titan in hand to hand combat in the anime universe?
No weapons, no power.
Let us know.
Bet. Moving on. Should we go over anime news again, or
Anime
going straight to
news, the usual.
the
Spring animes are out. They're all they're all out since the first week in April. Yeah, so
Yes, definitely first week April.
you got a handful of episodes out for a long list of anime. Moonrise, Fire Force, Windbreaker, Devil May Cry, Lazarus, My Hero Vigilantes, and To Be Hero X. Just to name a few.
Hero X, let's
Mm-hmm.
go. Also
That's
check out from Country Bumpkin to Swordmaster. It's a
yeah,
sleeper one. Honorable mention, Prime.
yeah. It's probably a handful of sleepers that's just like under the radar, So if y'all find
Yeah,
one, anything y'all like, let us know. Kazi, I know you bless us with comments.
yeah. Shout out to Kazi. When is the Crunchyroll Awards? That's some anime news.
Yeah, I think it's
Look
May,
at that.
somewhere in May.
It's this month, right?
Yep. Let me
Oh,
see if I can get the date. May 25th. The votes
May
are voting is
25th.
closed, but May 25th is like the ceremony. Live show
Oh,
from Tokyo.
yeah, check that out. And of course, DreamCon May 30th.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be in the H Town.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
moving on. We were talking about 5-4 season 3 this season. Last time we talked about episode 1, Indomitable Resolve. The next episode is titled Prisoner, episode 2. Spoiler alerts, just so y'all warn. Okay. So this episode, yeah, it just got revealed to Company 8. Everybody's in the office that Captain Obi just got taken as prisoner. And now Department 8 is just discussing what they should do going forward. Science Officer Leech says he has some ideas. You know, Shinra's telling him he got an Adola link with Burns and saying they don't have a lot of time. It's a little ambiguous on what's going on there. The next scene, it goes to not Doctor Captain Obi talking to his second in command Hinwa. Just a little flashback scene of when they first started the company. Obi was asking Hinwa about does he have any family members or friends, anything like that, and he's like, "Nope, I'm just here because I just love the game. I don't want to be distracted, basically." What else happened? Obi was kind of like discussing like his the things that he wanted to achieve with the company. You know, he's going to be the king and his like vision, and looking forward to all the new quote unquote family members since Hinwa doesn't really have anybody close with him. So it's a little touching scene talking about that. What else goes on? Then it cuts to present day where Obi's in his jail cell, just of course working out. Man asks for some water, and the guards are like, "No, you're goofy for working out extra hard. We're not giving you no water. This ain't a club." So that was pretty cool. What's going on next? So the news, just a montage of the news and everybody taking in what's going on about Shinra. I think they pinned him as kidnapping the owner of one of the Adola birds, Shinra, saying he's a bad dude. So it's just, you know, propaganda trying to sway the masses. It's fucked up. They show a bit of everybody else's reaction to that. They show Ogun, he ain't buying it. They show what's the old girl? The black girl.
Hibana.
Right, Hibana.
Yeah.
They show her reaction to it. Because she's kind of soft on Company 8. Some other dudes like, hey, you need to chill out. But I don't know. I think she's still messing with them anyways. They show. What's the other dude that just had like the mop? And he had like these X's on his eyes. I'm horrible with names. He's like hella strong.
Fuck. What's his name?
Benny Maru. That's
Benny. Yeah, Benny Maru.
Yeah. Benny Maru. They show his reaction to it. They don't know what's going on. Everybody's like confused, playing it close to heart. But clearly, everybody's aware of some regime change or something. Something is going on. So, flashback to go to Company 8, and they're just still reeling on what to do about everything. Science Officer Leash suggests that they go underground. And then he does his big reveal saying, "Oh yeah, I've been kind of in the gray too with my boy Joker." And like, what? So then Joker pops out. I kind of forgot about him. He has this like fedora hat and a cigarette and purple eyes. And he's like, "Oh yeah, you know, it's only a matter of time before they come get y'all. You might as well come to the underground, come to death row, come rock with us."
Come join the dark side.
Right. The quote unquote dark side. Because up until now, they've been the main protagonists, the goody two shoes, but starting to learn that things aren't fair. Sometimes you got to play in the gray area. So they all go literally underground. All of Company 8. Science Officer Leash and Joker lead them to their hideout, which looks pretty cool. Talking about they got ventilation for the smell. So just looking at that. What else? Okay, then next scene cuts to the Fuchu Penitentiary. I think Joker reveals to him that Obi's there. They show the scene of Burns talking to that head doctor girl. Not head doctor, the talking head girl.
Mm-hmm.
Um, just reconfirming that yeah, he's on this side because he really believes God is with him. He's just completely crazy. So meanwhile, back in the underground lair with Joker and Science Officer Unleashed, come up with some sort of plan. They're gonna take the tunnels. It's an abandoned subway path or whatever that leads to Fushu Penitentiary. Joker and Shinra are gonna go in one direction or go ahead of everybody else to get there, and the rest of the Company 8 is gonna follow
Mm-hmm.
in this nether car thing. And they're on the rescue mission to save the dude Obi. Then this episode it ends with white clad girl who's levitating money or whatever, and a vial with the insect that they plan on inserting to Obi, letting the audience know that's their grand plan. They're about to turn him into a combustible human, which is pretty crazy.
Yeah. So
Um, yeah, and that's pretty much how it ends. Then they're just the rest of the team is just on their way to go on
mhm.
this rescue mission. That's it.
Yeah. I guess something to note. Joker kind of. I don't know why it made me think of like Bane from Dark Knight series. It's like the darkness was born in it. You know, he said something to the nature of
Yeah.
the darkness is like my garden. You know, like
Hmm.
obviously I'm gonna have my comfy clothes while I'm in my garden. So this is just like maybe it's a translation thing. I would assume American wording might be like this is just like my backyard. You know, like
Oh, okay. That's a little quote he said. What he said. This is like his garden.
yeah, this is like his garden. I think someone mentioned like you look a little rough. You know, like he's just in sweats and a tee, and he was like, nah, yeah, this is
Yeah.
darkness is just like my garden. I'm just kind of wearing my comfy clothes around the house, kind of thing.
Yup. Yup.
So
And so we was born in the darkness.
born in it, molded by it. Yeah,
Fire scene. Yup.
yeah. So
No,
that's
that yeah,
cool.
that was cool. It was crazy seeing their plans. They about to just insert him with that insect. That's
Hmm.
crazy. The payback for his service. I'm like, yo,
Yeah, they using them like a guinea pig to show like don't look into us, to don't investigate us, you know, too closely.
uh,
Um,
that's fucked up. Wasn't that their mission though? Who gave them the mission? Why are they being punished for it?
I don't know. I think it's like one of those off the book. Like if you get caught, don't don't expect me to come rescue you, kind of
Oh
thing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah, yeah,
like
yeah. Those like black op missions. You
yeah,
technically
yeah.
this. I get
You
caught. We're
just
gonna
gotta go
deny it.
down and take that blame for yourself.
That's
But
crazy. Side note: who's ever doing those missions? That's crazy. Wouldn't that be
mm-hmm.
me? I was like, "What you mean? This is
Yeah,
off the books. Y'all need to come help me.
yeah.
I'm telling on
Imagine.
everybody. This was the email chain. I'm just following orders. What y'all talking about?"
Yo, nah, those messages you get self destruct, self automatically delete. They on timers. But
That's crazy.
yeah, this is just another episode, just kind of setting up the stage. Hopefully, we get just like back to back episodes of just pure action and moving the plot forward, that sort of stuff, and see
Yes.
where it goes from here.
Yeah.
This new chick with the gold arm seems to be, they're setting her up to be like the main villain, I guess. So should be cool, should be interesting.
Yeah. Chasing that bag, chasing that money. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not mad at it. Um. Yeah, it's good to see the team like going underground. I like seeing that flashback scene of when they first started the company, and
Mm-hmm.
it is like a family. I was kind of questioning like what was the science officer Leash's real motives?
Mm-hmm.
Is he really rocking with Company 8? But he's but we kind of it was like dramatic irony. We kind of knew that he was on. some gray area stuff.
Yeah,
Um, and working with Joker. And it's like I remember, like yeah, season one, Joker was giving that work, but they always do this in shows where one of the main villains they be all overpowered, but then when they join the good guys,
they
they'll
mild.
be useless, or powerless, right? Because
Hmm.
they are going to, but setting up that they're gonna go against Burns, that's crazy. He's like the
Yeah,
toughest guy there,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah. So
you see how that goes.
yeah, it should be good. It's always nice to see a team up, good guy and a bad guy fighting I guess another bad guy. See how that works out. So far, so good. Again, this is Fire Force, so it just got good audio stuff. Whenever you see Shimra doing his feet stuff or anything flame related, the audio is really good. So go out and watch that if y'all haven't. But yeah,
Let us know in the comments what y'all think. Yeah, we're gonna keep reviewing that one. I want to see some more of Hibana, and
hmm
hopefully Olga get some action. So
yeah. He was
let's
in
go.
prison actually in this episode. They showed him chiming in on in prison. I'm assuming they rounded up a bunch of people that helped
Oh,
Company
okay. Oh,
A.
yeah. From doing that Black Ops mission off the mainland.
Yeah, so
Right. Yeah. That's crazy.
yeah, the whole
All you
Adola
asked for the
burst
brother and
stuff.
now he in jail. How come he couldn't get a heads up notification?
But yeah,
Nah,
it's like he in jail. I'm like, damn.
that's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, let us know, man. Any other anime recommendations?
Anime recommendations, what I've been watching. Kind of covered it all. Country Bumpkin to Master Swordsman,
Oh,
Windbreaker.
I had I forgot to mention Lazarus on HBO
Yeah,
Max. It's a good one. I watched the first episode of that. It's Cowboy Bebop in a brand new story.
basically
If you like Cowboy Bebop, you'll like Lazarus. And the premise
fire
is
soundtrack.
cool. It's
Yeah.
different. It's definitely chase like Cowboy Bebop is. Like you're gonna be trying to track down who this person is, and things like that. It's a little more futuristic. It's about probably as futuristic as Cowboy Bebop. So new technology, stuff like that. The music is all there. So if you like it,
I love
you should
heavy
love
jazz.
this.
Instruments. Got my one of my favorite saxophonists, Kamasi Washington,
Mm.
did one of the songs for Lazarus. So
Oh, nice.
pretty dope.
And
I
then
like
My
how he
Hero
plays.
Vigilantes. I watched
Yeah,
another episode. I
I
watched the
saw it on
episode.
the feature. He's watching it.
Yeah, I watched one episode of it, and it kind of ignited. It kind of reminded me that I actually like vigilantes more than heroes sometimes.
Real okay.
I'm a big dark.
Elaborate on that.
I'm
Why
a
is
big
that?
Batman fan,
Yeah.
and I think vigilantes are a little more approachable. Realistic to the average man, and hopefully they do that. Like if I had to say the original My Hero story is like Marvel and all the goody,
Yeah.
hero stories, it would be like that. But I'm hoping that this My Hero Vigilantes is more like DC and dark and gritty Batman style hero, storytelling. So there's a guy in there that was giving me Dark Knight vibes. We in a dark alley, he beating on criminals. It ain't no smiling like All Might and stuff like that. So it's a little gritty, and I can appreciate that. So that one is cool to check out if you haven't already. I think that's mainly all I got.
Nice. I'm gonna
Hmm.
definitely check that out. Let me look at my Crunchyroll real quick. Let's see what I've been watching. Sometimes I'll just put in some random stuff and be like, I actually like this.
Yeah,
But
it's always a good time when you find a little gem. Oh, another show that I guess manga readers was really, or maybe it's a webtoon. I'm not sure of the original story, but the beginning after the end, a lot of fans was looking forward to the anime adaptation. But boy, did that anime adaptation fail, man! It's
like a
getting.
good bomb.
It's like season 2 of Blue Lock, like the PowerPoint presentations that a lot of people were talking about.
Oh, don't say that because I've been catching up with Blue Lock. I don't know. Damn,
For
but
me,
season
Blue
2 of Blue
Lock.
Lock has been good.
For me, Blue Lock was fine because they were saving up budget. They had a good story to tell, and it paid off in the end.
I still am on season 1.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
so I don't know if this is gonna pay off in the end. I hope so. I want every anime to be good, especially if it has a good story to it.
That's funny.
But yeah, it didn't. People were kind of shitting on it a little bit. Yeah.
Hell no.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm with it. What else we got? Yeah, that's it for our up and coming anime. Let us know in the comments what y'all are watching, what y'all want us to talk about, what we missed. Yeah, man. What else we got?
Yeah, I think we can wrap it up here, man.
Yeah, I was about to say it's nothing else. We covered it all.
Yeah.
Until next time, thank y'all for listening to us, watching us. We are two weebs in the pod.
We're out of here.
See y'all later.
Peace.
Peace.